You know. Anyways, hit it.
Welcome everybody to Twitch Tuesday now on Wednesday now on Tuesday now back on Wednesday because this is not T-Dubs, this is What the Show. My name is Nat, that's Dylan. Welcome everybody. That's our open.
Boom.
May the fourth be with you guys. Why we love Star Wars? Why don't we love Star Wars?
Okay, so here's the pitch. The next time I do the old open, I'll do voiceover for it, and we're gonna do our names as like the Mortal Kombat characters.
Okay.
So instead of like Sonya Blade, it's Mark Deacon, Juice. Like we should do this.
I like it. Yeah, this is how this chaotic neutral bracket episode is we accidentally hit the old intro. But you know, it's cool. I forgot how long this intro is.
I'm so here for it because as I was listening to it, I just wanted to be like, doesn't this sound strangely like? And then, you know, like the trademark people just come in and they're just like, no, cut it out.
Yeah.
We never got struck for that one.
Extended. Well, don't jinx it now.
I think that like it's like in a different key, so it doesn't hit the like. Yeah. Juice was like
he was
good
clever.
foresight on Juice.
Juice was cooking that time, but hey, if we didn't get canceled last time for mentioning Ben Goddard, you know, I think we'll be fine.
Oh
you know.
And we are right away going.
Let's go.
Let's go. And also a normal bit of chaos. Juice is running late for the stream, but he'll be here at some point to get chaotic with us. Fear not, folks. We have a beautiful bracket. We have some beautiful judges with us here today. Nat and Dylan are here. Twitch Tuesdays, now on Wednesdays. Also on YouTube.
On the What the Show channel.
On the What the Show channel.
Yes.
But we were here to discuss all things chaotic. Briefly, can we remind the people, just like we did last week in the villains bracket, who has made it to the What the Show Hall of Fame for chaotic neutral?
We have Bobby Gucci
Yeah.
and Video Drew in the chaotic neutral Hall of Fame.
The only two people that have made it so far. We've
So
only done it 1 year?
we've done it 2 years. There have not been multiple winners
2
yet.
years. Could happen this year.
Last week we did induct 2 people into the Villains Hall of Fame. From the bracket directly, Aaron Rodgers was inducted.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, in the 4th round, we had to insert John Roca into it. And we were like, we can't pick between the 2 of them.
Yeah,
so we just said they both go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So Aaron Rodgers and John Roca, both in the Villains Hall of Fame.
Villains Hall of Fame.
Everybody's
And
favorite
also,
enemy.
Spoiler alert: no Schmodown competitors in this bracket, so
Yeah.
It
you
will
eliminate a certain element of bias that, like,
Yeah, there will be no Schmodown winner this year for K.
Well,
Chaos.
now there's one. It wasn't a competitor, but somebody who appeared on the show is in the bracket. Now, Nat and Dylan this year, we decided we're not even going to tell them what the bracket is. So we might have to do a little bit of explaining because there's 1 or 2 of them that I'm almost 100% certain you're going to be like, what the fuck is that?
There's 1 or 2 of them where I'm saying, what the fuck is that, if I'm honest.
Consistently in these brackets, I'm usually batting that. If it's a sports reference, I'm usually just being like, word, all right, cool.
oh, get ready.
But I think we're going to have some fun with this. We can tell that Juice is going to be in here shortly.
Yeah.
But we'll still
He has things going on.
we will hold up on
In the meantime, let's bring in our special surprise guest, Ben Goddard.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Ooh,
Dude,
yeah.
I would lose my shit if you actually had been good.
Would you be mad at us?
I don't know how I would feel knowing how
I don't know
much
if mad's the word.
Mad's
We'd
not the
definitely
word
be
for it.
surprised.
Yeah.
It would turn into a
I'd be mad. I'd be mad.
I mean,
I would be too.
Feelings would be had, but it would have been a great reaction moment.
It was perfectly timed. Like I saw a little bit of video from Juice, and I was just like, "Yeah, I think we got to roll with that."
That was the little like extra sauce I needed to like. All right, get ready.
Get ready. Get ready for your grand
Dude, can I borrow that hat? I'm actually, you guys can't tell this. Maybe not. I recently shaved for this because I'm trying to get ready for my PLD documentary that me and Nat are working on.
Yes.
Okay.
So if we have the Queen hat right here, doesn't it? Can you see it?
Actually.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
100%.
we're just gonna go ahead and change that display name real quick.
Quite a snuff film right there. The PLD documentary. Good God.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it is.
For the audio listeners.
All right. Well, why don't
PLD?
why don't we jump right into it? So,
Is this a 16 round bracket?
16. Yes.
Okay, I need just yeah.
Yeah, Juice will keep track of the actual bracket. We're going to start off with one I think you should, if you are familiar with pop culture, be good on this one. We picked this one to start on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
We have from Futurama, Zach Brannigan, and from 30 Rock, Tracy Jordan.
I would like to say I personally feel like I am good at pop culture, and I don't truly understand either of these references. I am familiar with Tracy Jordan, but I did not really ever watch 30 Rock, and I've never seen a single episode of Futurama, so I'm gonna let you all discuss this one.
Okay. I'll chime in right away. Tracy Morgan, it comes off as the definitive chaotic neutral of his show, whereas Zach Brannigan, I don't know if he's the definitive neutral of Futurama. There's a lot of people that go to bat.
Villain. Sometimes he's. But the thing is that he is chaotic. Like there's an entire planet devoted to neutrality.
He is,
and he brokers peace with the neutral planet.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's kind of where I'm coming from. Everything that man does is chaos.
I would agree. I think where I might like challenge back a bit is how many other characters are also like when everybody's chaotic. Is he ever the chaotic one? You know, I look at Bender, who could be made an argument for a villain part of the time as well, but he comes right away as like a symbolic character that is maybe maybe just more spotlight realistically.
That actually is a really, really good point, Dylan, because like now that I'm really thinking about it, there are a shitload of characters on Futurama that could be considered chaotic neutral.
How did we not have Bender on this bracket before, actually, when we think about
Bender might have to go on next year. Bender is a great choice. Bender's a better choice than Brannigan.
They actually are teaching it right now.
I'm already shaping the meta. Good to know for me. So.
Yeah. I would almost argue that Bender's more chaotic evil than he is neutral, but I feel like
that's true.
Yeah, you are correct. Like in the world of Futurama, like so many characters are so chaotic that it's hard for any one character to stand out. But I feel like Tracy Jordan in 30 Rock is the chaotic character.
Yeah,
Tracy Jordan has two of my favorite moments of the series of just absolute chaos. One of them, he is just running down the highway in his underwear with a toy lightsaber, yelling, "I am a Jedi." And the other, he is literally stealing a TV, and Griffin, I'm forgetting his security guards, I'm forgetting his name. Like, why are we doing this? And he's like, "'Cause the Jets lost." Well, I'm like, how many TVs has this man stolen in his lifetime?
It's gotta be a weekly occurrence.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe it's like a Robin Hood thing, though. You know, he like gives it to someone.
I think this is like Dylan actually kind of just made this real easy. I think Tracy Jordan's getting my vote.
Yeah, it's that thing with like why Firefly didn't work. If everybody's Han Solo, then nobody's Han Solo.
Exactly. Here. Y'all convinced me as someone who didn't watch either show.
I'm surprised. I think you'd like 30 Rock, actually.
Probably, actually, yeah.
Yeah, you'd like 30 Rock, Bethany. I feel like you'd mess with
I'm
it.
watching it. I'm gonna get on it. I got some spare time coming up.
Like there are shows that a lot of times that I say that I like that I show her and she's like no, but I think 30 Rock actually would be one you'd enjoy.
Yeah.
It's like if The Office had like crippling attention deficit hyperactive.
Yes, right. I think to its charm though, right? Like I haven't sat down to watch like it's more of Hannah's show than my show. But like it's a show that works in that way because she's watched it passively, or I've seen it passively in the background enough where it's a highlight show where I could just kind of like walk by and I'm catching a moment and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like
Yeah.
I think it's really good for that reason. And when you do lock in, it is still that ADHD beat that is kind of fun. So
Anybody not voting for Tracy Jordan? All right, Tracy
Anybody-
Jordan. Okay.
let's go.
That was really easy.
Yeah.
I don't think
That was
they're
like
all-
the easiest first round of these we've ever had.
Just
Yeah,
a very logical argument. I'm sorry I brought that to this podcast today.
You did. You brought this is chaos, Dylan, and you brought
Brought
logic.
logic to chaos.
It's
Sorry,
listen.
your logic
It's too much
down.
PLD energy. I even cut my hair like his. I left a little bit, you know. 'cause
Wow.
it's not-
I know.
Yeah, just training the fun out of it like PLD.
May the
Sweet.
fourth be with you guys. Why we
You're gonna love it when you see this documentary, guys. When I do that line,
Oh,
it's
I,
amazing.
I'm already sold, honestly.
can we interview you as PLD?
Oh my
We'll see.
goodness, please.
We'll see. I gotta get the implants in though. That man has gigantic genitalia. So you PLD.
You're
on
just
the
going
screen.
like full
It's
Mark
full-
Wahlberg.
It's full method acting, is what it is.
Just gonna boogie nights the shit out of this.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right,
Imagine what's her face? It's the actress that pulls her, big titties up out there, but it's just massive dong. And that's PLD. It's the same.
What can I say?
I've always said
I'm
PLD
a
stands for pretty
star,
long
I'm a
dong.
star, I'm a
Yeah.
star.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know? Here's why. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
My ears.
This is what happens. This is
Yeah.
chaos.
All right.
By the way, seeing Lego and Kelly and Jeremy in the chat. Good to see all people we haven't seen in a minute. So,
Yeah, it's
I
good
know,
vibes.
yes.
It's like a bit of a reunion tonight.
mhm.
Cool.
Chaos brings us all together.
Yeah.
Let's the next one. I know we're gonna Bethany and I will have to explain part of this one to you.
Oh man, I'm so excited to explain the one part to you.
Okay.
Oh my God.
The one on the right is from the Olympics opening ceremony,
Truly chaotic.
which is, if you watch that start to finish, was absolute chaos.
Yeah.
On the left is the stunt show from Six Flags America. Now, we have to explain why that came on here. Bethany and I,
Because it is chaotic.
completely by accident, like I used to live in Northern Virginia, and Six Flags America is not that far from there. So I've been to that park a few times. It's a pretty crappy park. And all of a sudden, we started getting recommendations for this guy. His channel is called Please Stop Vlogging.
Yes.
He could be on this bracket too. He's a chaotic
He's
neutral
a
there.
chaotic neutral kind of guy. Yeah.
But he goes and bought an annual pass to Six Flags America blindly, having never been there, and just
That's
hated it.
chaotic.
And just hated it. And so he just kept going back there and was like pointing out stuff like flat tires on the vehicles and things like
The
that.
Batmobile.
The Batmobile,
They,
yeah.
they can't ever keep the tires inflated at this Six Flags. That's pretty sad.
But one day he goes to the stunt show. And the stunt show, I'm going to let Bethany take this.
When I tell y'all, I love a theme park stunt show. I love a good one. I love a bad one. This one is everything you ever want it to be. There's maybe 2 people in attendance, and they are asking for like audience participation. Chef's kiss, fantastic. They're giving it their all, which is what I want. I want people like wholesomely into it, okay? And these poor little Six Flags entertainment people are giving it their all. It is just, it's maybe the greatest thing I've ever seen. The whole 2 people. And the best thing too is the 2 people that are in attendance, one of them is this vlogger, are like sitting in the front as well. So it's not like
They're
they're
talking
sitting
to
in the
them.
back, like they're talking to them. So at the end, they literally just kind of break character and are just like talking to the audience as like as themselves. It is
It's a stunt show with no budget, though.
Absolutely no budget.
Absolutely
Okay.
absolutely no budget. It's
Is
so
there an
fun.
element? Is there an element of fear for the actor involved in this stunt show?
Oh, no, there might be like a cap gun. Like, that's
Yeah.
probably
I
the
wasn't
biggest
that, I wasn't that concerned with anything that they were doing, unfortunately.
I was gonna
Well,
say that, like, and I wanted fear for the actor and audience participation, because that's the ultimate combination of live action chaotic neutralness.
yeah, that's fair. No, I feel like, I mean, obviously they are doing stunts, but I
Mhm.
don't feel like I feared for that. I'm going to be honest. Obviously, I have to say my vote is going for this. It has a special place in my heart, even though the Olympic opening ceremony was indeed just a cacophony
Did
of
anyone
everything
else
I've ever wanted it to be.
watch like I don't even think we got through the whole thing because it was long, but like we watched a good like 2-3 hours of the Olympic opening ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
It was absolutely crazy. My personal favorite part.
I felt like I was tripping on something.
Me being a big metalhead, all of a sudden Marie Antoinette is there with like headless and starts speaking in French, which is kind of terrifying in itself. And
the French language, yes.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden flames shoot up and the band Gojira is out there playing at this castle. Like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He was very excited. He was. But I will say the one knock of the Olympic ceremony and why I cannot give them, why I have to give it to the stunt show is that I think there was some evil, which was putting those GD athletes on those GD boats. Because it was really embarrassing. Like, usually that's your one moment to shine. You're a tiny little country. You have 2 whole participants. And they were then, like, crushed on a boat with 5 other bigger countries. And you couldn't, it just, whatever. So the performance art of it was French. It was chaotic. It was beautiful. It was wild. But the boats, I could not get behind the boats. Okay, people?
Okay. So, but also they did an act of good, which is falsely enacting American Satanic Panic.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. With the whole, they thought it was a Last Supper scene, but it wasn't. That kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
they did get pretty up in arms about that, which was a little funny.
In a tizzy, and it wasn't that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, anytime a European person like tricks an American with a deeper knowledge of history, it's a drug.
Which is very easy to do in general. What with their wealth of history and us not being very good at it as a country. So
because as Eddie Izzard once said, they're from Europe, where all the history happened.
Yeah, they're from there. They're from where the history happened. They literally were in the room where it happens. I know the Olympic opening ceremony is going to move on because none of you have enjoyed the experience of watching this stunt show. But I just got to pour one out for how absolutely bonkers this stunt show is and how I just think of these people and they like got this job and they called up their mom and they're like, "Ma, I got it. My dreams are coming true. I got cast in a stunt show." And like, this is what and that's so mean, but it's like, this is what it is.
But so anybody who
this is the dream they're living.
Anybody who is watching this
of the Bible,
look it up.
Yeah, you're really going to want to watch it. It's going to change your life.
So where did this take place?
In Maryland.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, it makes a lot of sense for it to happen in Maryland. But we're gonna leave the crab people for next year's bracket.
The crab people.
I am like, I love the chaos and the absolute lunacy of the Six Flags stunt show. Please, after you watch this, go and look it up because it is well worth watching.
It really will make it.
It is well worth watching. Lego, it's in, what part of Maryland? It's like about 25 minutes outside of DC, and I'm forgetting what city it is.
Somewhere in the middle.
But
close enough, yeah. It's in the middle-ish.
It's Six Flags America is a pretty shitty park. So if you go there, keep your expectations low.
But also just go there to be part of to just stay there and watch the stunt show if you're going.
Wait. So I thought you were doing a joke about the Olympics. It was in the stunt shows in Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay, crab people. I'm voting stunt show.
All right, we have 2 votes for stunt show. Is anyone else going to stick it to those dirty, dirty French? Viva la revolution!
I want to hear Nat and Dylan.
You know what? I'm not familiar with either of these, so I'm just going on vibes alone. And I hate the French, so let's go stunt show, baby. Let's go.
Yes! Viva la revolution!
Dylan?
Eau de toilette.
Famously, really quickly, I've visited Canada several times, and there's nothing worse than a Frenchman than a Canadian Frenchman who will sit there and be even more upset that you even try to do French, even though you're an American and not even in the right country trying a version of their language that isn't even the language itself. I hate the French, and I hate everybody who imitates the French.
Yeah.
The points go to Maryland Stunt Show.
Wow, stunt show!
We did it! We did it, Joe! All right. I feel
Point
great.
for the Italians.
We'll get there.
Oh God, yes, we need to put those versus each other in the next round.
I cannot.
All right, we'll put that next. Spoiler alert, Jeremy. We decided that Raygun was not a chaotic neutral. Raygun is a hero, and you will be seeing Raygun on a different bracket.
Yeah. Okay. So stay tuned. Maybe next week is all that we're saying.
All right. So I'm gonna move something real quick.
Okay.
So can the stunt show also be and Maryland vibes?
Sure, why not?
All right. Okay.
Well, remember, Mike.
Flag. You know what I do think is chaotic? How much they love their GD state flag. No one else loves their flag that much.
Because that state flag is awesome. I'm a big Maryland guy.
All right, so let's go to. I switched things around a little bit because of what we mentioned. We didn't make an official bracket. I just made the matchups. So the actual bracket's not anything set in stone.
Chaos.
Oh boy.
Okay. The character's name is Lynn, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
From
Correct.
Cobra Kai. It is the homeless lady from Cobra Kai who absolutely steals almost every scene she is in. And we are going to have Mr. Justin the Juice explain why the Italian American Pride Facebook group is part of the chaotic neutral bracket.
Honestly, though, I get it.
I already get a feeling I don't need the explanation, but please feel free.
Yeah, no, we're good. Like I get it.
Yeah, I joined an Italian. So I took a 23andMe. I am 0% Italian, and I still joined an Italian American Facebook group. And it's everything that you would hope it would be. It's just 100%. Anyone puts anything in. I made this wonderful pasta, and it's just 100%. That's not like how it's supposed to be made in the old country. How dare you? Like there's never been one post that like everyone's in agreement. It's fantastic. And I'm a complete fraud by being 0% Italian, by being in that group. But I love every second of it. And it's brought much, much joy to my life.
So periodically we'll be just in our private group chat. And Bruce will just send us a screenshot. And we're like, that's from the Italian American Pride group, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we'll think of the most just absolutely derelict responses to these things. But we're still just like not actively participating.
Sometimes I wish I was.
We listen, we judge, we don't comment.
Yes.
Do not speak.
We listen and we don't judge. No, I'm judging. I'll tell you right now, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get. I had an ex who was an Italian American with a very Italian American family, and there's just too much. Like as soon as I saw the picture, I said, "Say less." I know what I'm thinking. I know what this is.
So when Mike asked Juice for pictures for the thumbnail, I put in Waluigi and Wario. I have a picture of the Olive Garden. What else did we have?
The agent, the football agent.
Oh,
yes, now that's a true Italian American right there.
Yeah, like we get to do this more.
Yeah,
if we put in Italian American, like can we do Italian Americans and Facebook groups? And once again, bring some things together and aggregate this.
Right.
Yeah.
Can we all agree?
I love the homeless lady. I do. I love the cash she brings, but my vote was always going to go to the Italian American Facebook group. The joy that has brought me, the chaos that reigns in that group.
It is chaos to its core.
Yeah.
So far, we have sacrificial lamb versus like the exposition for the thing that we really want.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
OG Olive Garden. No, it hits. Can I just go on my way to say?
Right.
When you want a bunch of mediocre pasta.
Yeah.
I brought up Olive
Garden
Garden in a corporate visit at work today. I'm still dressed from it, by the way. But like high-end corporate visit, just like, okay, so here's my Olive Garden metaphor. We'll get to it in later rounds.
Okay.
I can't wait for that.
Is anyone not voting for the group?
No, I gotta go the Italian American.
Yeah.
This is just where Sean Stellato from last year. He should have made it further.
Yeah.
All right, so the Sean Stellato from last year, Dylan, we're going to have to explain this one to you for the next one. Nat will know one of these for certain. The other one might need explanation, but this is for all of our sports fans here. This is 100%. Mike McDaniel.
Okay. Mike McDaniel, truly an agent of chaos.
And Brandon Perna. Now, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Miami Dolphins. This guy, who probably weighs 130 pounds soaking wet, is the head coach of an NFL franchise.
And it's fantastic. And everyone loves him.
So Mike McDaniel is like your dad that really loves you, but he's got a bad coke problem.
Or just like my dad.
So like he's like negligent, but he truly loves you and the drugs.
Yeah,
that's Mike McDaniel.
This guy,
Brandon Perna. What's the other guy's name?
Brandon
Perna.
That's what nothing is going to be spelled right.
Officially just embraced Miami. Like every season, he gets more. Like he literally started as like Best Buy employee of the month when he first got hired for this job, right? Like he was just like nerdy ass looking dude. And then like 3 seasons later, he's like, welcome to Miami. Like,
he gets more Miami every year.
Yeah.
Like straight up doing cocaine at a press conference. I cannot confirm or deny if that part is true. But I'm pretty sure it's true.
I think he is my favorite press conference. Some of the answers that man gives to the media, it's fantastic.
So he's going through. We're seeing the active state of Miamification going through.
Yes, and really, we are seeing the Miamification in real time. Truly, that's what this is. It's spot on.
Okay. No, Brandon Perna is a man who has gone through a slow descent into insanity.
Yeah.
So when he's a big Denver Broncos fan. The first game that Russell Wilson played for the Denver Broncos, and when they lost to the Seahawks, he titled his video "The Worst Game I've Ever Seen." Then the Denver Broncos lost again, and he titled it "The New Worst Game I've Ever Seen." Then they lost again, and he said, "The new worst game I've ever seen." He is on 37 news.
I love it. You know what? I love a guy who's committed to a bit. Nat knows this about me. It is an annoying amount of commit to the bit. Like,
endlessly committed. He also shaved his beard down to just a mustache recently. Doesn't look good without the facial hair. He kind of looks like a racist cop. Not gonna lie.
Wow.
But
I can see that, honestly, like let's swap his picture again. Imagine just the stash. Yeah, he looks like a racist cop for sure. If he just had a stash.
Oh yeah. Also like a Batman cop, like a.
Oh. That's such a distinct reference, but I know exactly what you're talking about. They say that scruffy Chicago look in the New York area. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
They say it's just one man or a creature. He delivers that line.
Yes.
Like he looks like it.
Yeah. But if you ever want to watch a grown man have like a mental breakdown every Sunday, this is your guy.
Yes. So good. Great self-deprecating humor.
I'm not just saying this because I'm a Jets fan. The game, not this past season, but the season before, that the Jets won at the end of the game because of a Russell Wilson interception. If you want to see a man just die inside, but like it's not like he's dying slowly, like all at once. The way this man yells, "No, no!" It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And he's not like when the Broncos are winning, he does he has a good sense of humor and stuff like that, but the content is not that good. When they're losing, it is must-watch content because this guy is descending into madness week by week.
And no offense to the Denver Broncos, Bill Bo Nix is such a little sweetie. But I kind of want y'all to be terrible because it's more entertaining content.
Yeah. This one's hard for me. It's very hard Mike McDaniel also started off as a Broncos ball boy.
Yeah.
I wish we had a full time lapse photo for
just
to show literally where he started to how Miami he is now. After
He was pale.
So Miami.
He was pale. He had a short haircut.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Glasses. Like he just was like such a little nerd, and then he says things like "swaggity swag" on the sidelines. So great. It's like "swaggity swag, man, swaggity swag." I was like,
Swaggity swag is the vote.
So yeah. So yeah, it's hard to top swaggity swag. I think I have to give it to him ever so slightly.
I feel like we're all like pretty in sync recently. This Brandon Perna guy seems like a swell guy, and I will definitely be checking out his work after the show. This Mike McDaniel is just such vibes. Like he's vaping the sideline, he's giving all these amazing press conferences. I gotta go with Mike McDaniel.
I forgot about the vaping.
It's
yeah. I'm also going McDaniel. So I think
Perna, we love you, but
Nat, you in particular, I know that you will dig his stuff. Look, like I said, when this stream is over, maybe we'll even watch it together. Find the clip of him when the Broncos lose to the Jets. It's one of the funniest things you'll ever see.
He's like a scrawny Lewis Black when it comes to football.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, that's a good description.
Alrighty, so
cocaine wins is what I'm hearing.
We are halfway through the first round.
It often does, Bethany. All
right, let's do this one next. All right, Juice is going to explain why one of these is on, and the other one I kind of just love. Baseball player Zach Greinke and the Indianapolis Colts mascot.
Look at that guy.
So Zach Greinke in the Kansas City Royals garb there. One of the greatest pitchers of all time that gets no love in the sense that he like he came from a time where there wasn't this like big hype over like the big players. So he was always a legend, but he never like got that great media love. And then slowly like you started to hear stories. And I loved him as a fan in like 2009. And then later in my life, I'm hearing stories about him. Stuff like, so he's a pitcher. So stuff like he, one of his famous stories is a very good hitter on his team, the Royals, Alex Gordon. He as a starting pitcher, Zach Greinke was like, "Hey, I want to like show you something in the review box," and Alex Gordon's all excited, like, "All right, like our best pitcher, he like wants to talk to me about something." He goes to the box, and Zach Greinke shows Alex Gordon a video of Zach Greinke himself hitting a home run and says, "Do more of that."
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
And just crazy stuff like that. I just read that he, in his Arizona Diamondback contract, I don't know. This is the first time I'm hearing of this. Apparently, he asked for, within the contract, 10 tons of guacamole, a minority stake in the Chipotle franchise, a Blu-ray copy of Shawshank Redemption, and a samurai sword. I don't know if this is true, but I just read it.
I think it's true.
Juice for our chaotic neutral bracket purposes, it is true.
Yeah, I'm accepting
if we push Zach Greinke further, Juice, I'll put it in the wrong chat real quick. I'm going to put a photo in the What the Show chat, and I found the photo that we need to flash every time we mention him.
Okay.
I think that we're all going to agree that him with the basically the Jimmy World haircut and the face that he's making right there.
The Jimmy World haircut.
And
why
he's still staring into
why does he look like he is trying to seduce the camera? He's like, hey girl, you like Shawshank Redemption?
Homie, don't lie, I'm taking the bait. That's a good. It takes a lot to rock that hair and have a face that absurd while doing
confidence.
And like just like
Yeah.
also we bringing up the other photo, that neck. That's if we can also encompass, like I know that I've made arguments for this for other people. If we can encompass other throat goats into the Zach Greinke bracket, like okay, what's the Colts mascot though? Mike,
he's fantastic.
You should tell us the story of the Colts mascot, Mike.
The Colts mascot is. He's not my favorite mascot in sports because I think that's Gritty.
Obviously,
and
Gritty.
Like, I don't care what team you root for, you love Gritty because Gritty is the best. But the Colts mascot, literally, they had a kids versus mascots game last year. I forget. It might have been Indianapolis that had it. Was wrecking.
I was just about to bring that up, Mike.
I saw. Even I've seen clips of that.
He
Yeah.
sure was. It was pretty good, actually. It's pretty chaotic.
And this mascot, as it was said in the chat, I believe it was Jeremy who said it, the thrusting mascot. Yes, there it is. He is the thrusting mascot, so he will run through the crowd, thrusting towards everybody. He does that when the opposing team is trying to kick a field goal or an extra point. This guy is awesome.
If anybody can isolate Mike doing that thrusting motion, I will donate $100 to the charity of your choice.
Of your choice, folks. Do it for the people. Do it for a good cause. I have seen the clip of him with the children.
Wrecking them.
And he is. I originally going into this was like, obviously it's gonna be him, but y'all, I am so obsessed with this photo and the fact that he potentially in his contract asked for a Blu-ray of Shawshank Redemption. I can't get past that for me.
I read it.
It has to be. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You really sold me on that.
Fuck them kids versus throat goat. I'm not voting first on this one. I'm voting last. We're starting with.
Let's start with Nat.
Yeah.
So I will say probably the biggest red flag for me, and Dylan knows this. I love watching kids get fucked up. Like that's my favorite thing. That one House of the Dragon episode I loved when that kid got his eye cut out.
Like,
I was obsessed with these kids versus mascot videos I see on TikTok. I'm gonna go with Blue, which is the name the Minneapolis Colts mascot. This is a chaotic neutral bracket, but he's a goddamn hero to me. So Michael vote goes.
Yeah, so true. He is a hero.
Dylan?
I feel like I've got a regional bias because that's like the Colts are our hat on Kentucky. They're literally right above us. And yeah, there's something really funny to me about just stunting on kids in a game on that one. Because I mentally I'm always imagining that these are like Make-A-Wish kids, and they're like, that's just the amount of like. I think this mascot would do it anyway. You know what I mean? Like I think he's tackling that kid.
I'm right with you, man.
The fact that I can believe that he would do that immediately makes him my pick. That's just the end of the discussion for me.
That's fair. All right, we got two.
Juice, you're up.
I'm saying Craig. I'm Zach Greinke as the. I'm trying to.
Going to bat for
pull one last. Yeah, there's some kind of story where, so.
With it. I mean, I've already voted, but
if you upload that photo of Zach Greinke and show it right now, I think that you could sway. Like, I think you'd sway either Nat or Dylan back.
already voted, and you're like, I think you could sway it back.
There better be a nude. Speaking up, if you want to catch the hottest nudes.
It's not a nude, but trust me, it's the face that, like, when a dude sends a dick pic, they're making that face.
Yeah.
Like, he is making unsolicited dick pic face.
You know what that is? That's like when you have a boner and you're farting. That is the face.
Yeah, I've sent that face.
That's the face. Juice, you know what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Mike, are you voting for?
Mike.
This one is such a great first round match. Like this could have been potentially like a semifinal or a final. I think this one, I knew Greinke was a little bit out there, but the more I'm learning about him, I'm like, oh man, because I thought Blue was one of those ones when we made the bracket. Like Blue was one of the first names when we started doing this year's bracket that I threw on there. Like Blue was on there almost immediately, and this one's tough. I gotta go with the Wrecking Kids, but Greinke is.
I love how much you all love Wrecking Children.
I love it. I can't get enough.
You know what I love? Right. I love when kids just get fucked
AJ,
up.
You
okay, what's the vote at right now?
Because this could go to the chat.
Oh, because
what's the vote at right now?
It's 3-2 to the mascot. So like he's won, but like theoretically, depending on how you vote, you could tie it up.
You can tie it up.
I love the chaos as Zach Greinke. He was also my first favorite pitcher when he was my favorite rookie pitcher the last year that I liked baseball.
Which was
2008 or 6.
Yep. So I was in high school.
I graduated high school around that time.
He was a rookie in 5 or 6.
I'm gonna say if it's Zach Greinke, it's we're going with throw goats. But like if it's the Colts, we're doing. If it's the Colts mascot, I think we do the entire Colts, and we also get a little bit of like just kids getting wrecked in videos. For that reason, I am voting mascot.
All right, Blue is going on.
Do y'all not see this quote about?
Yeah, just read Harold.
Guacamole, y'all. This man. Wow.
I like guacamole. Now, I don't really love the guacamole, so I get it when I feel like it. They changed their guacamole from 150 to 180. I mean, 150 is pretty darn high.
Okay,
so they changed it to 180, and I'll never get guacamole. It's not about the guacamole itself. I just don't want them to let them win.
Yeah.
So, Bethany, you're a vegetarian. You know this about Chipotle.
Yeah.
When you order a veggie bowl or burrito, how much does guac cost?
Nada.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything. Veggie is your guacamole is your protein when you order a veggie bowl at Chipotle. So, just
that's
saying.
How you really win is you order a veggie bowl, and also you really win because veggie bowls are delightful. Just saying.
Yes, I do it all the time, and also the vegetarian option at Chipotle should be on next year's Chaotic Neutral.
Nope. Okay.
Noted. Marking it down now.
We missed so many opportunities.
Moves on, everyone.
I was gonna put something else next, but I feel like I'm gonna switch it up a little bit.
Can we just look at this one more time?
Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Dylan and Nat, I have to ask you both 2 questions. And first, are you familiar with Mighty Ducks 2?
This actually has been a long discussion of mine I had earlier today. Yes, I'm very familiar with D2 without getting
okay.
And
I am semi-familiar.
Seen the movie The Goods, Live Hard, Sell Hard?
No.
All right. Well, you don't need to because I can explain why this character is on in one phrase that he says.
Okay.
So we have Tibbles. Mighty Ducks 2.
Yeah.
And the legendary DJ Request.
Why is Tibble's photo in black and white? Like this.
Yeah, I feel like they're making D2 like this, like Casablanca 30s film with that photo.
Because it is.
I remember it being in color. Truly iconic.
Let's talk about Tibbles first.
Tibbles, what a man! What a man! What a capitalistic shill. But he did. Is he? The Quack Attack is backtrack. Is he the reason that there are sunglasses on a polar bear? Maybe.
He might be. He very much might be.
Very much might be. And for that, we salute him. We truly do.
Now,
Tibbles.
I'm gonna bring up.
Same as Tibbles, also. It's just a very funny name.
Mm-hmm.
I can describe DJ Request in one line that he says in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody tells DJ Request what to play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm there.
Chaotic when you think about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's the best Craig Robinson character, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
That's some good ones.
For the record, I promise I'm paying attention, but Harold is killing me with these Granky quotes that he keeps firing.
I think we made it the wrong.
He will. Zach Greinke will return next year.
Yeah.
Would
you all like to change your votes now?
We might have a discussion at the end of the bracket.
Harold might
become an honorary hero.
Oh, by the end of this episode, based on how many quotes he keeps finding.
Tibbles is one of my favorite characters from the movie. We actually did a Mighty Ducks characters tier list, and we created a PLD tier, and Tibbles was the king of that tier.
Yeah.
I mean, if there is ever a character in a movie that embodies the spirit of PLD, it's Tibbles.
I'm gonna rename him Tibbles in our group chat while I'm
please do.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Tibbles. Listen.
No context.
I'm just an absolute shill for the Mighty Ducks. I will always, if the Mighty Ducks is up against anything, almost anything, most things, I'm voting for the Mighty Ducks. This was already over for me before it began. I'm voting for Tibbles. I'm not familiar with the other movie. You've made me watch that clip before. It's funny. But I literally wore my Charlie Conway Spirit jersey flying into Minneapolis. Okay, like Mighty Ducks till I die. Like I'm always going with the Mighty Ducks. Okay.
First off, yeah, kayfabe aside, I think every single person on this screen would probably take a bullet for PLD. But also,
we love PLD.
I'm literally cosplaying as him as we speak. What do you mean?
We love PLD.
Yes, we do.
But Tibbles is wholesome. DJ Request is not.
But is Tibbles is wholesome, but he also isn't. Like he's chaotic because he's like this capitalism. Like he embodies.
Yeah. Do we want to vote for capitalism, or do we want to vote for the guy who, when like you're like, oh, do this at work, and like you should play We Are Family, and then you put on a song called Dead Puppies, and like, come on.
AJ, to be fair, though, I think the fact that he can embody capitalism, but do it in such a charming way, knowing that he's embodying something that I shouldn't be liking, but do, I think is a charm in itself.
Is capitalism a neutral force in the world, or no?
No.
Man, you're making some really good points here.
Listen.
Okay, we're going bourgeoisie over proletariat here.
And again, nobody tells DJ Request what to play.
Nobody, even Bo Bice's cousin.
It has the same energy of nobody makes me bleed my own blood from Dodgeball, does it not? Like that's because that's where my head is right now. So is that about right?
Yeah. No. It's he is a side character in this movie. He has maybe 4 minutes of screen time.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, which is I'm sure he's a quick wrecking ball, but it's notable, right? Like.
Anytime he's on screen, your eyes are on him.
Yeah.
He's like Poochie. You know, like when DJ Request isn't on the screen, everybody's like, "Where's DJ Request?"
Request. They found him at a strip club. That's how they hired him.
I love the lore behind it. I'm so here for it. Very much earned his spot on the bracket.
Yeah.
I'm with Bethany though, dude. I'm such a fucking Ducks fan. Ducks.
Yes, baby. I'm sorry. You're never gonna get me to go against the Ducks.
Okay, Nat, what do you got?
So I wanted to be clear. I am not voting because of capitalism. I have not seen the Mighty Ducks in such a long time, so I don't really remember too much. But I imagine kids are getting fucked up. So Tibbles.
It's kind of his fault, but like, cause he's like a child warlord for sports. Anyways, Juice.
Yeah.
Put it on the record because your voting record needs to be known.
Mm-hmm.
It's Tibble time.
Tibble time.
I didn't watch 3 movies in an entire season 1 of a show to not vote for it in a chaotic neutral bracket.
Hell yeah, brother.
Damn straight. So sad that show got canceled, even if season 2 wasn't as strong.
Yeah.
But it still had its moments.
I'm willing to allow Tibbles to go on because I think it's the more known property, and I'm just happy that we got to talk about DJ Request on here tonight. So I consider that.
Was that cranky.
Mike, you and I should do a like an on the couch in person watch along of the goods, and just analyze it with the car industry. Bethany, please be there as well because
I will be.
jaw dropped.
What does everyone think about next Sunday night?
Yeah.
This happening.
Yeah, what do y'all?
Somebody might be on the couch next Sunday, so maybe we'll make that happen.
Spoiler alert, it's not Mike this time.
Accurate. Man, this guy. Why didn't we? I did vote for him.
We're gonna circle back to him at the end.
Look at me.
All right.
Looking at me in my house. Now that would bother me. What an icon! Jeez, thank you so much for bringing this.
You might go straight to the.
All right, we got 2 more first round matches. I don't even know how to introduce this one. I'm just gonna bring the thumbnail up.
I'm happy that Tibbles lives to see another day.
Oh my god. Oh no.
That's not Michael Jackson. Don't worry.
In
No.
case yeah.
But he is backstage. Welcome, Michael Jackson.
And that's not Jack Black.
That's not that
Juice, that guy on the right, I think I've had drinks with that guy.
I think you have 2.
I think you've had drinks with the guy on the left too.
Yeah.
Come back.
I've been that guy. That guy's been around.
Mhm.
So, Nat and Dylan, have either of you ever in your life watched a Corey Feldman live concert?
I can't say that I have. Mike.
My God.
Oh man.
I literally just have YouTube next to me.
Juice, please pull something up because I have to see I have to see their reactions. Find a guitar solo. Find the Corey Feldman guitar.
I'm watching it as we
The joke's
speak.
on you. Do the joke's on you. We should watch the entire video of the joke's on you right now.
How does he have Jared Leto energy? Oh my god. That's
No,
Corey Feldman.
it's like Jared Leto energy, except for
Without
he
the
was
cult?
the minor who got abused.
yeah. Right.
Oh wow!
AJ!
Wow!
AJ.
Too dark. Too
Listen,
dark.
real quick on that note though. So I ended up at a 30 Seconds to Mars show last year. And I'm not, this is me not defending Jared Leto for the record. But listen, that's their music catalog barring 2 songs is garbage. But Jared Leto put on a good show, brought on a lot of people. There were people that disappeared at one point, and I'm sure that they go to the island, but I have yet to hear about a confirmed sex scandal about the island.
Okay.
So I think it's actually super chill. Like,
Side note, until that stuff came out, I loved all of the music.
yeah,
The movie performances outside of Prefontaine, pretty rough.
yeah.
I loved all of the music.
I'm a 1.0 classic, like Attack, The Kill, those ones were, those are the solid bangers. But now it's like really Christian-y. I don't know how to describe it.
Ooh,
It's like
I have not followed up, but that's
We're
okay.
getting a copyright strike.
copyright strikes. Matt, we love copyright strikes here.
Then in Japan.
Criticism and whatever commentary.
There he is, Mr. Feldman. On tour with Limp Bizkit. That is a factual statement, not
Get the
something
fuck out. He did not tour with Limp Bizkit.
He
Yes.
100% toured with Limp Bizkit.
I would kill to get tickets. The only thing I'm missing is
I love that this video matches the background. I love that.
Oh my lord, Corey Feldman. Everyone's calling me an idiot. Yeah, you certainly are. Do the video for a second.
I love we're committed so to the bit to get a copyright for this, for the record. As somebody who has continually gotten the C2A channel copyrighted more than any other member by a landslide.
Twice.
Here's the thing with Corey Feldman. if Corey Feldman is pulling an Andy Kaufman on us, he's the most genius comedian of all time because you couldn't script this. But if he is being serious, it is even better. Like if this is him actually attempting to make
genuine, honestly.
I'm a believer that this is Corey Feldman at 100. You know, like he has two energies. He's got this and fuck you, Hollywood, for raping me as a kid. You know what I mean? And he is at 100 on both, and he has nothing energy left for anything else.
Yeah.
And Juice,
I'm happy for him to be just out here
honestly,
living his rock and roll dreams.
Juice, you are a chaotic neutral in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm against him. Oh yeah.
It's Corey fucking Feldman.
Oh boy, I don't know about that.
Okay.
I feel like why are we making them fight instead of joining each other on tour?
Oh my God, what a great toy. You could play guitar in Corey Feldman's band.
Mm-hmm.
That's so true.
Add the guitar.
I think you could do it. Do a little Comeback Kings. I think Juice is, again, I'm going to say what I said for his villain's appearance. This is how chaotic Juice is. I'll be like, I'm gonna be a few minutes late for the show. And by a few minutes, he means he shows up when the show has ended. That's chaotic. Trying to buy a house for $4,000, chaotic. A house that's right outside Orlando and is like 2 stories and 5 bedrooms for $4,000.
Like
chaotic. Just everything, dropping his coffee that one time a few trips ago. Everything about this man, losing his lip balm constantly, chaotic. That's chaotic. Where is his? He doesn't know where it is right now.
Going to a classy Italian joint and getting
absolutely the lips, chaotic. With that said, I'm putting it to Corey Feldman, but I just wanted to argue for
Juice is everything that is the perfect definition of chaotic neutral, but Corey Feldman attempting to make music is one of the most beautifully chaotic things I've ever seen in my life.
I think I have a photo of the moment that this happened. So this was in June of what year?
22,
so I can search
it real quick. I think.
June of 22. Right. Okay.
And we were staying at Universal's Aventura Hotel, which is still a pretty new hotel.
I really want to know if that is still there, the stain.
It's set up like a spoke. So
also, look at this man. Look at this man. Everyone wishes you were as cool as Juice is.
That feels like cultural appropriation, Juice, but me and Matt will allow it.
No. It was at Epcot. It was 5. Everything's allowed to do cultural appropriation.
If Daniel Russo can do it, I can do it.
AJ says it's at Epcot. Like Epcot isn't the whitest people on the place.
No,
on the planet, and that makes
everybody's allowed to do it there because all the white people do it there. Yeah. But we
right by the elevator.
It's like a reservation.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put Epcot on next year's list.
There we go. The more you describe Epcot, the more it is.
Love your Juice, but Corey Feldman is getting.
Oh gosh, yeah, I'm
no. I still have to vote.
You got 3 votes over here. We don't know.
Yeah, we have 3 votes.
Oh boy. All right. AJ,
Juice, the Italian restaurant.
Is Juice about to advance?
Is Juice going on?
Is Juice?
I am voting.
Moment.
I'm voting for Justin the Juice.
Well, he just went on.
Oh, Juice with the upset. I love where this is going.
No, we need Nat and Dylan's votes yet, right?
Nat, really quickly, what's your favorite memory of Juice?
Oh, when he was playing the X-Men theme song outside of that bar a couple years ago. Yeah.
That shit was peak. I'm picking Juice.
Oh man.
Juice advances over favorite.
The number 1 seed.
Whoa! A Cinderella story has been born here.
I feel so bad because Corey Feldman deserves a win, but I gotta go Juice.
Yeah.
All right.
Juice, look at you advancing.
Me and Nat were so drunk that night too. I remember thinking through the only sober moment I had at that time was that the X-Men theme song? And there's Juice just shredding. This
never happened. What? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Can't prove it.
We got one more round one matchup. I didn't bother making a thumbnail for this one. I'm gonna just leave the two people on screen.
I'm here
Oh
for it.
shit.
So, anyways, let's get a quick checkup of the fantasy roster on the effing movie.
Fight.
Oh no.
Let them fight. Oh no. Oh god, what'd I do? I removed AJ somehow.
This was actually the first two names on the list.
Here we have Nat and Dylan. Would you like to make arguments for yourselves, gentlemen? Do you want to argue for yourself, against yourself?
What exactly would you say you do here?
I feel like that the arguments have to be in favor of one another. They can't be for like we can't.
Yeah, because like I mean, people get us confused all the time. So I mean, whatever argument you make for me, you have to make for Dylan.
Really confuse them. Okay, Nat. So I would like you to first speak on behalf of Dylan.
Okay, I can do that because Dylan, our two copyright strikes are completely Dylan's fault. Like I had nothing to do with them. First episode of AAA Asian Action Army, he just randomly started playing a Naruto clip, and that got us banned in Japan.
We were banned from YouTube for like a week after that.
Yeah, I forgot what the second copyright was, but it was.
All right, you're selling Dylan hard.
Hold
right
on,
now.
really quick. The second copyright was really funny though because I think there had been a Reddit article or something that said that YouTube is now hosting full seasons of Naruto and a bunch of other animes, and I said surely we can't get copyrighted for
Was
it
it
now.
Naruto again? Are you kidding me? I forgot about that.
Double Naruto'd it.
Yeah. And I put up the same clip.
Twice.
That's Dylan. I don't even like Naruto that much. Like, that's all Dylan. The subway bracket we have to talk about.
I got flack for that recently from random friends because I put the what the show, so I put like every single like photo that's ever been uploaded into what the show, which I do a lot of that, into one folder on my computer. And I chose that to be the photo that folder to be what would be like my screensaver on my computer. And so that folder shuffles and I had friends over and that bracket gets brought up and they look over and they're like, you pick Subway to win the bracket? And I'm like, there's a lot of context you're missing.
You're like, I didn't do that.
Mark Bernardin got really mad.
Dude, what was
Our legacy lives on.
Yeah, thank you.
YouTube broke Twitter.
It was really a moment in time.
We got retweeted by Matilda.
Matilda's actress herself retweeted and said, "This is an abomination" or something to that effect. I've never had so much reach in my whole life.
Now, I would like to say, in defense of this bracket, which there's not a lot of defending, Subway is a decent one for vegan and vegetarians. You know, if you're looking at it from that perspective.
That's what we were going for.
Have you had the Subway falafel?
And we appreciate that.
Right. Can I point out really quickly a fact that people don't realize about that Subway bracket? That we didn't put that bracket together. It's built that way when we got it, and it favors Subway throughout the entire game. It is a Subway.
This is Subway propaganda. They put it together.
Just bring up
a 1 seed in that bracket. Let me be so clear about Subway. No, so okay, Nat brings up some valid points. I will say though, Nat is quietly the biggest instigator of chaos, and here's my fucking problem. Right, I have been podcasting with this man for close to a decade now at this point, and the amount of the amount of hijinks he pulls on people last fucking second in any given moment. The one that sticks out really clearly for some reason, this is always like my go-to. Like, no, Nat's fucking evil, chaotic. Like maybe even chaotic evil, if anything. We will sit there, and anybody who's watched our content knows that low-key, me and Nat's ongoing challenge quietly, that's really probably never said out loud until now, is to just get on each other's nerves and make each other break at any given moment. And there's one time I remember, I forget who the host was. It was somebody of note. And we were talking and bantering with them, and that just says like something along the lines of, yeah, anyways, that's really great. I really hope my ex-girlfriend Stacy sees this girl. Stacy, I'm still thinking about you. Call me.
That did happen. I remember that.
Hey, Dylan, I was gonna vote for you, but Nat, you might have taken the lead with that.
The thing is, it's just that shit all the time. You guys may not see it all the time, but he is doing that shit all of the time.
Nat,
That's awesome.
I just want to be like appreciative of you and say real quick, you've done and said some of the most quietly insane things that anybody who existed in the Schmoverse has ever done or said.
Thank you. It's very much my brand.
Yes.
Pulling the two of you being against each other, the two of you have made me laugh more than I think any other combination of hosts on any show
Yeah,
that
totally.
exists.
We've deserved that. That's fair. Thank you.
You are a way better show than the four of us.
No.
I wouldn't go that
You
far.
you won an award.
Twice. Technically 3 times.
But Dylan accepted
As many awards that we have copyright strikes.
Yeah, we got the third honorary award for being. Oh, this actually speaks to this exact
That is
idea.
true.
We got a third honorary award because we became honorary members of certain point of view on the day that they were winning the award. Because whenever they were getting the stuff, we are like, we're not going to win, but we're sure you are. Can we be members of your party now? And they said, sure. And I said, that's in writing. And
Time
that-
went on.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
amazing, baby. 3 for 3. Oh, that's honestly fantastic.
3 for 3.
We're the only hosts to have 3 Schmodown awards to our names in the
This
verse.
is true.
So,
This is very true. Yeah.
Yeah, take that, PLD.
yeah, take that.
Okay.
All right. We got to vote, I think. I'm gonna let y'all go first. I started with Nat on the spiel, so I'm gonna start with Dylan. Who are you voting for?
Gentlemen, you can vote for yourselves.
You vote for yourself.
I'm so tempted to. And
I'm
that
voting
would
for
be
Dylan. That's
that would be a meme move. I won't lie. That's probably what I'm known for between the dynamic of us two.
Wait. What the show crew? We raise our hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
To
What the show crew first? Raise your hand if you are voting for Dylan.
I don't want to.
I was gonna, but I think I've been swayed.
We have a tie.
We're
oh
tied.
my gosh.
We're tied. Oh, they're gonna have to be their own tiebreakers. I don't
Can
know.
we
if
just
that's-
advance
Let's
together?
go to the
Like,
chat.
Let's
Let's go
go to the chat.
to the chat.
Who is more chaotic?
Let's go.
No.
I'll tell you right now. I'm voting for me. I'm so funny, guys. Oh my god.
You ruined it.
So
Because I was
funny,
gonna be
so
like,
humble, so charismatic.
Yes.
All the above.
But
Right,
that
so
being
we
said,
have-
Nat is 100% my muse most of the
We
time.
have 3.
I'm
for
only as funny as the
Dylan.
person I can riff
We
with.
have 2 for Nat. Nat, what say you? Would you like to send this to the chat and tie it up? Or are you also voting for Dylan?
I mean,
Yeah,
this is
you
for
can't-
Stacy. Let's send it to the chat. I'm voting for myself.
Yes! Okay,
Yeah.
chat. Come through for us. Let us know. Nat
1
or
minute.
Dylan.
We have 1
I
minute.
will say, William Harold said that one night after bumping into Nat at a movie, I turned to a Subway. That could very well be true because we have a Subway right next to our movie theater, and I frequent it very often. So
It's true.
I swear.
You know what? That should have been a Patreon tier of ours, of our very failed Patreon. We should have a tier where we could have went out to
The
Subway.
chat, He is saying Nat.
Nat has the vote.
Oh, Lego with
man.
Nat. Okay.
Two votes
Oh,
for
wow.
Nat.
Yeah.
We'll wait
We have
another
30
2.
seconds left.
Yeah, 30 seconds to cast your votes.
I'm also going to the fantasy football chat to see if that sways anything.
Uh-oh.
Honestly,
Okay, that gets Nat the vote. Nepotism at its finest yet again.
Oh, yeah.
Nat never wins. Here's the thing. Nat never wins clean. Every time we get played in competition, this motherfucker cheats at every single time he gets a chance.
I beat you in Schmobe
that is
experience.
a lot of votes.
This roommate's one of such bullshit, and you know it.
Undefeated in
Wait,
Schmobe.
Schmobates is fair?
Uh,
And
That's
that's
my
the
one.
vote. Nat advances.
yes.
Undefeated? What do you mean? You were defeated a lot on Schmobates.
I was 1-0. I just
Yeah.
played once.
You only played against me, and then they only. But to be fair, we rig every.
I might be
yeah.
undefeated on Schmobates.
This is 1-0 for the I count. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe someone did. I don't know.
All right. Well, Nat, you are actually going to advance, and the next round is going to
Congratulations.
be interesting because of how it panned out.
Dylan, just know that we love you as well. And
I'm
you're
gonna be the
equally
biggest
chaotic.
hater on Nat for the rest of this bracket.
Nat doesn't deserve
The
anything.
entire time. Nat's not even that funny. Ducks.
When we see
Alright,
the
we'll have you go
Dylan Paul D'Annunzio Spinal Tap movie, we're gonna actually have to redo this entire
You
thing.
guys are not ready. I'm ready for. I'm going for gasp. I'll tell you right now.
We're through the first round.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What if everybody leaves the stream for 1 minute to use the restroom?
I love that.
Oh, I just did that. Okay.
We're gonna quickly go over the bracket if
I'll
you would
get
like
banter.
to leave the stream.
Yeah,
Juice is just
I'll
gonna
get
do-
banter. Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
bye now.
banter.
I'll say
All
up
right.
front as a quick prediction. Nat versus Juice is such a crazy bracket.
It's really gonna get interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to say we've been doing brackets for 4 years now, I think.
Yeah.
This has been the most fun first round.
That was.
Well, yeah, it's been the whole show.
Right.
We did.
All right. Who do we? Juice, can you zoom in because I can't see.
Yeah.
God,
Okay,
I
so
want the Juice. from Nat
Tracy Morgan or Tracy Jordan. I wasn't sure what was
Yeah,
the
Tracy Jordan.
versus- Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing
Tracy
specific
Morgan's the character. Tracy
The-
Jordan is
from-
the
right.
from 30 Rock.
in the Six Flag stunt show. It feels like an hour ago since we talked about that.
I saw
I know.
footage of that, by the way, while we were waiting. It's pretty good. I won't. lie.
It's so
The
good.
Italian
fine.
American Facebook group versus
Mike
Mike
McDaniel.
McDaniel.
Cocaine
Classic.
versus pasta. Colts
Colts
mascot versus
mascot
Tibbles.
versus Tibbles. Should be Zach
Juice versus Nat.
and us. And the boys.
Yeah.
Whew, things are about to get chaotic.
Unbelievable.
Now, real quick, I'll point out that this may or may not the seeding may not matter, but I was a higher seed than that, and I want that reflected in the
Yes.
transcript.
It's 100% reflected.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan. All right.
I'm going to use your Sprite. That's all left.
My ongoing gag is actually just to get into the villain arc one, and that's the bracket
That's
I'm
when it
getting
gets
to
fun.
now.
That's when it gets fun.
All right, hold on. I'm going to use my quick break.
And then you start telling stories and you're like, all right, I want to move on in the villains bracket, but I also don't want to reveal all of the horrible things I've done as a person. So
Here's how I move on in the winners bracket or in the villains bracket is continually telling stories that I know about people we all know that I shouldn't. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that anymore.
yeah,
uh,
it's funny.
here's a fun fact for everybody at home who didn't know this. Nat's full legal government name is Nat Dang.
You gotta. Can't really just put my information out there like that. That's crazy. You know, Dylan's his middle name. Like his first name is actually Bob.
It's true.
Oh,
I'm a Robert Dylan Camacho.
Wait, what?
AJ's in the background.
Yo, did you know that Tom Hardy's first name is Edward?
I did know that actually.
Yes.
I mean, we're huge Tom
Yes.
Hardy fans over at the
Big time.
Big Ed Hardy guys.
yeah. Edward Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
Yes, Ed Hardy, better known as Tom.
Love Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
Okay.
All right, let's roll.
Let's do it. So,
all right.
who's
So
up
our first up is Tracy Jordan and the Six Flags stunt show. I feel like that was an hour ago since we've talked about that.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
It was
I'm
about
gonna
an hour
hold
ago.
through with my crab people, with my flag loving folk. I'm going with the Six Flags stunt show.
Why are you doing this? Because the Jets lost.
I think we all know where he's going. I think we all know where he's going.
Juice, just for me really quickly before I put in my vote, can you read the bracket matchup one more time?
Tracy Jordan versus Six Flag stunt show.
Please make a band with me named that.
Tracy Jordan, the Six Flags stunt show.
That is literally the title
Andrew?
of a 30 Seconds to Mars song.
That being said, I'm voting for Six Flags because I saw the footage on that and that shit is peak. That
Thank you.
that well
Thank
looked
you.
dope.
It is peak.
Where did you look up the please stop vlogging, or did you just Google that?
Yeah, no, I typed in Six Flags America stunt show, and there's several videos of
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Juice, you want to pull it up? Like, fuck it, why not?
Pull it up.
Look, roll the beautiful bean footage. The people need to see.
Truly. It felt like I was watching Westworld without the filters and production. You know what I mean?
I should say too, because we encompassed Maryland into this entire stunt show and all that stuff. If it's Maryland as a whole, my sister lives in Northeast Maryland. That's the name of the town.
The town is named Northeast.
Northeast Maryland.
Huh.
There's a restaurant there that is like bordering Michelin star quality, and it's called Johnny's Sushi and Laundromat, and it is both of those things.
I respect that.
I'm
State of Maryland. What a great country.
So
Get ready for your fight scene. This isn't gonna hurt, is it? Oh, it won't hurt at all. Go see your doctor right next to this customer. I can tell this.
Oh, they.
Oh,
And here's the first scene.
That's for 1992.
Can we find a more recent one, please?
No.
Oh,
Juice,
nice.
The fact that he
type
found a
in-
video from 1992 is fantastic.
Oh, hey,
Juice,
Adeline's
type
here.
in
Hey,
Six
Adeline.
Flags of America stunt show, and it will pull right up. There's like
Six
a
Flags
one
America
from I think
show,
like
yeah.
literally
It's
this
like a
week or something.
steampunk
Or last
theme.
week.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think okay. I'm thinking.
Okay, you find it. I was like, what are we watching? Someone's on video?
I had to go incognito for the record.
Nothing, what's up?
Maryland is basically like it's the Portlandia of like
Of the
Oh,
country.
yeah.
Yeah,
This is it.
This
this
is
was
it.
the one I was watching. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Why? You explain to Miller why we don't have that man yet when she gets here. Please.
Oh, it's so good. This is obviously pretty long soon.
Juice, plug it in around 17 minutes, and I promise it'll be peak.
It's got it fully figured out.
It was something like that.
Someone's here.
Hasm is it's part of the stunt show now.
Yeah, this.
Here we go.
No, we got thrown to the ground.
Ooh, there's a little fear for the actor there.
Yeah, a little here for the actor. We do have a little moment or two.
Matt, let's move and go apply to be in this show.
Oh
I
my
think you
god!
should.
If you two were in this show, I would get a season ticket, quit my job, and just go to every show.
Dude, we would crush. Oh my god.
Good content right there.
Uh-huh.
Everything I wanted.
Whoa.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's a full Hurricane Ronnie.
I have like
Oh,
fully
we're
figured out.
fighting
Why,
the-
thank you.
There's no one in the front row.
This might be the nicest compliment I've truly ever received. Thank
You
you.
guys look fully figured out.
They're fighting.
First April stream is Secrets to Life with Bethany Deacon. Let's go.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Don't worry.
To be clear, if you've ever tried to do a Hurricane Rana, that shit is hard, homie.
Like the kind of Western music. Like, what is
What is
happening?
going on here?
What is happening? I love this. This is everything I've ever wanted it to be.
None of these guys know how to fall.
Look at
Look at that.
Wow.
This is
That was
awesome.
concrete.
I don't think we.
That was concrete. We are doing a stunt show. Let's fucking go.
All right, stunt show.
Sunshine.
I told you, 17 minutes in, that Hurricane Rana sold me, bro. I was like,
Show.
oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't know about your game.
Sorry, Tracy.
That's
Hey.
a solid.
Right, Tracy Jordan.
Flag Sun Show moves on.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, Noonie.
Next up.
I try to do a Hurricane Rana and get power bombed every time,
I
bro.
hate it when that happens.
Oh my
Every
God, it's the
time.
worst.
Third time this week.
Mhm.
All right, Matt.
Italian Facebook group versus Mike McDaniel.
Oh,
That's
That is
true
so
American.
comforting.
Oh God. We could
Is
be
Mike
here a
McDaniel
while.
part of that group?
God, I
Like,
wish.
I'd like to think he's like, I'm in Miami.
Probably is.
On one hand, people fighting over literally everything and being kind of pretentious for no reason. On the other hand, swaggity swag.
Mhm.
It's so tough. It's so tough.
It's very difficult. I love both. I love
I
both.
do love both.
Juice is a Dolphins fan.
Yeah.
Juice.
Even a member of this group.
Juice,
member of the group.
can you do me a favor? I
We-
think I need my vote swayed. Juice, can you post a picture of just a bowl of like Chef Boyardee ravioli and say just made the finest love?
I can't. I thought I could. So literally, I thought that I was in the group fully, and I was gonna make a post
They haven't
today.
they
and I
haven't
was
race
gonna
checked
be-
your card yet to see if
Yeah.
you're percent Italian.
I think I've been revoked because I literally was like, I was gonna post. I was gonna say. So I went to I ate a place that had giardiniera on pizza, and I was gonna be like, giardiniera, what do we think?
Mhm.
And I posted it, like I typed the whole thing out, and it was like, nope, you gotta join the group.
Okay.
I'm like, I already joined the group. Like, nope.
Ooh,
The
Yeah,
fact
join
that
the
they're
George
literally
Harry
having
shit.
to say,
Yeah,
show me your Italian card before you can post about pasta.
Okay.
Makes it so much more my vote because that's
So-
Who are these people? Like,
I feel like we have
Yeah.
an issue here because if we allow the Italians to advance when they're being authoritarian, like historically, never good.
Oh, wow.
The next Roman Empire.
You know what, AJ? At this point, lean into the curve, buddy. We don't see
we're
a
all
revolt
due.
until
Here
we
it
see
is.
it.
Fine.
I thought I was in. I was so ready.
This is crazy.
Yeah,
There's
that's also a
pages of
problem with
verification for
the.
this group.
I was gonna
You know
take
what?
Juice to the Jersey Shore and see how far we can get. That's what I mean.
And it literally is like, where is your family from? In Italy. Where are they
Make
from?
something
I'm
up.
like,
Where do we want them to be
Oh
from?
no,
Collingswood, New Jersey? That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Like,
guys! I have to vote for Mike McDaniel.
They're a doggy dog world.
Mike
Yeah.
McDaniel is probably running a drug ring right now. So
Okay, yeah, you know what? Drug rings not as bad as fascism. Like
This is the fair point he makes.
they
Is that
they
fair
do
point?
redistribute wealth into impoverished areas.
And I will say, there's not an Italian food I typically don't enjoy. So if they take over and that's what's on the menu,
True.
Yeah,
fascism tastes good. You can
All
quote
I'll
Matt
say
here.
is from what I've experienced within that group, they're not taking over.
They can't even agree on a
They
pasta.
can't
They
agree
think
on
they're
it.
organized
I think
enough
they
to-
just
Well,
started
we in Naples,
I'm
we in
sorry,
Naples
sorry,
do it
sorry,
like
sorry.
this. It's like, well, we
so it's kind of like what we
Sicily do it
felt like
this.
so it's like 2018 fascism.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't that stupid, boring current fascism. This is that 2018 Italian American.
Variant.
Yeah, I'm voting for the group.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel's Mussolini and
No, that group is Mussolini.
not in a
though.
bad way.
Not in a bad way.
Bad way.
Mike McDaniel is still your guy.
Mussolini, in a good
It's all
way.
the good qualities of Mussolini.
Okay, so
But
I didn't
the
want to
good
go
he
into
had.
this until later rounds, but the Tua thing. He loves Tua, but he still puts Tua out there. That's chaos.
Let
But
him
he
get
loves
it.
him.
Yeah.
To
He's
be
like, you want
fair,
another concussion, buddy, oh boy? Like, swag, swag.
And he
But
just
he
signed
loves him,
that.
and you can tell that he really does love him, but he puts his life at stake.
I mean, what Italian father would?
I vote for Coke Dad. I vote for Mike McDaniel.
Matt,
I gotta vote. I love swaggity swag, but I gotta vote for
Facebook
the.
is has to win
I'm
this.
not even. I don't even care. I don't care.
Nat,
I love
Guys,
both.
This round
I
is
just-
going to end up going in the 2024 election Wikipedia page.
This round is going in the 2025 chaotic neutral bracket.
yes.
Wait, it is. I'm so confused.
I feel
Third
like
dang of
we're
the
making
Matthew.
stream-
Is this the most
bracket-
political and insane the show's ever gotten?
This
What?
bracket has to go into the hall.
Yeah,
I think it has to.
You know what? We all win. Let's end the stream.
right here. We're all winners.
It's
We
over.
all everybody. Okay, wait. Who won this round?
We got
Wait, I still got to make my vote.
We got
I
Matt.
just want to
think-
say first,
Matt.
I got a notification from a Facebook message from Tibbles and that's the happiest I've ever been. I gotta go Mike McDaniel, man. I voted against the French the first round, and I gotta vote against the Italians.
Oh my god!
Listen, okay, Matt. Before you make your official vote,
okay,
it's always okay to be racist against Italians.
Oh my goodness.
Nat, real quick, I want to point out that if it's not Asian, it's inferior. Go ahead and just set that bar up too.
Okay, but like I eat a whole cucumber every day because of that one like weird twink, and then I do like the sushi roll thing. Yeah.
Wait. Okay, so Nat has gone with Mike McDaniel. AJ has gone with Swaggy Swag as well.
I'm definitely the Italian American Facebook group.
I want a Facebook group.
Yes, the Facebook group.
That group gets funnier every time I think about more hijinks. I want to get into it. Me and Nat would cause so much chaos. They're gonna look at our pictures and say, "Absolutely not. You're not getting
Italian."
Okay, what you do is you change your names on Facebook to something super racist.
Camacholini.
Mario Waluigi.
But it's okay.
Actually,
you can never be racist to Italians.
Really quick. The idea of Camacholini is really funny, but thinking about Nat Dang Alfredo is a really fucking hilarious.
Adeline, you get the bit.
Think before you speak on this
The
one.
worth of those struggles is equivalent.
It's gotta be the Facebook.
We're all right. We got this. What's happening over here?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, the Facebook group.
Facebook group. We voted Facebook group.
Yeah, the Facebook group.
Are we in?
I'm sorry, Swaggity Swag. Mike McDaniel, we love the Miami-fication of you.
Show me that sweet linguine.
Go do some cocaine. Show me that sweet linguine. Alfredo.
I feel like as the round, we might as well declare the Italian Facebook group the winner, because as the rounds progress, it's gonna get worse. We're just.
I don't know what's going against the stunt show.
The stunt show I win. I have strong feelings about this.
How do I combine the stunt show with the Alfredo, like with the Italian American?
Also,
group?
don't forget fucking up kids. That has my vote.
Over linguine. Crab cakes over linguine. That's how you do it.
My goodness. But Juice, what's the next match? Yeah,
the next match is the Colts mascot versus Tibbles. And it could be as easily as Zach Greinke versus.
Listen. I'm just going to pull the band-aid off right now. After seeing all these quotes, Zach Greinke is just going into the Hall of Fame.
Zach Greinke is going in over both of those advancing. So we have the two that advanced, and then Greinke goes in over them.
Yeah, Greinke
votes
is
no.
into the Hall of Fame.
I should have just not been here.
And then I would like Tibbles to advance. And then I would like.
Tibbles never wrecked a kid.
He wrecked several children.
So
that's what capitalism does.
If you told me that Tibbles was actually that mascot, though, tell me that's not a believable narrative.
I agree.
God, because he does hate those kids.
Dude, I think he absolutely part-time. You know what? That's my headcanon now. Tibbles.
He took the fun out of hockey for me.
Yeah.
He tried
And he
to
became the
commercialize
cult
them.
For
And
the record.
then they were like, no, we're the Ducks. And I'm like, I'm with y'all, but like, also you are representing Team USA. Like, wear your Team USA jersey, releasing the end of the world, Charlie Conway. I love you to pieces. But quack, 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 quack. What's happening right now? I can't read it.
And
But I'm voting for Tibbles.
PLD is Tibbles.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
It's Tibbles. I'm sorry.
Pink
Anyone
Tibbles.
else?
Ooh, next year we should do Shakespeare and do Tybalt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Tibbles was such a fucking amateur, though. Mercutio and Benvolio were the peak characters on that show, and those names are way too good for
on that show.
On that show, you know, the Romeo and Juliet show.
The show, yeah.
Featuring Tracy Morgan and the Italian American group.
Okay.
Speaking of the Italian American group,
Yeah.
really
Quit
the
it.
better
I can
version
only
of
get
the
so
Roman
correct.
All right,
by
if
Troy. We really want
Ibbles is going on, then there's one more. There's one more. There's one more.
Can we
And
remove?
it's Nat and Juice.
AJ, do me a favor. Can you take
I
me,
don't know-
you,
I don't
and the
know who those
deacons
people
off the
are.
screen for a minute?
And just can we just let
Okay.
them about it for a second? Thank you so much.
Wait.
I can't actually. I just lost my mouse. So
Whoa.
sorry. Fight.
Well,
This should be the final, honestly. I
Yeah.
feel like we're matched up way too early.
do you think if do you think you could beat up like 50 penguins?
So humble. That's
Oh,
pretty.
easy. I think I could
Yeah,
take 50 pounds on.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Would you rather fight like 30 fifth graders or 50 third graders?
Oh, you know how much I love beating up kids. I'm gonna go 50 third graders. I feel like that'd be fun. I like I
Yeah.
can fuck up some third graders.
Okay.
How about you? What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I know
Oh, Juice is
a
on.
taekwondo or two. Johnny Lawrence. Eagle Fang. Karate.
Karate.
Guys, we need a weekly show.
Me and Matt only do bi-monthly shows anymore. Bi-yearly shows.
Can I cast my vote for both of them? Is that cheating? We do this sometimes on this show. I would like both of them to retain.
Can we eliminate Tibbles and let them be the finals in the bracket?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I
Tibbles,
agree.
you're out.
Sorry, Tibbles. We love you. Quack, quack,
Fuck
quack.
you, Tibbles.
But it's
See ya.
actually now Juice versus Nat in the final four.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, not a lot
Wait,
happened
wait.
there, but
This-
a lot happened there.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna just say something right now. I think that the stunt show, the Facebook group, Juice, Nat, and Grinky
I
should just all just
actually
go
really
right
would
to
like-
the wall.
I know this is cheating the system, but I would just like to say I can't vote against any of them personally.
Yeah.
And so because we made the
Five
rules,
winners.
5 winners. This is
I think we need to play
Yeah,
this
so
out.
Dylan.
who was eliminated
Yeah.
earlier is winning, and that is chaos. Cheers.
That's fine.
You know?
Nat, you're not ready for me to take the chaotic evil bracket, buddy. Make them
Alright.
My
For
problem
the
is
Subway bracket, Dylan, you were winning the chaotic evil bracket.
my problem is being too committed to the bit. It's big in my biggest strength and biggest character flaw simultaneously.
There is no bracket. You can just be the chaotic evil.
You win. You actually
That's
officially
okay,
get
you're
inducted to
I
the
just
Hall
saw
of Fame.
that we've been live for an hour and a half.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I feel like the first half took 15 minutes and the second half was like 45 minutes. I don't know how that happened.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. We started talking about how fucking funny the stunt show in the American
It's so
Italian
good.
American
And I
group
have
was.
no qualms with that. Honestly, my
There's a lot
favorite
of
bit
good.
was when Nat had to talk about Dylan and Dylan had to talk about Nat. That was my favorite part. I was like, tell me
Yeah.
more. Yeah, okay.
I enjoy that part, but for a little bit of like humility, I'll say my favorite part, not being that, was definitely Harold dropping all the fucking quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ad nauseam.
We're all Granky fans.
So,
then.
like I knew Zach Greinke had said all that stuff, but I didn't have it like ready. I was like trying to look stuff
I
up.
love
like
just the 50 is too many for Madeline.
Mhm.
The quiet insanity of it. Like,
Is that the Penguins or the third graders? Because I mean, they're both a lot.
Nah.
That was the third graders, right?
That was, yeah.
Nat, you know
I
who's
mean,
picked
how
50
could
third
you
graders?
not induct this man?
He's it. He's
man
top.
into chaotic neutral.
He's
Y'all.
the man. He's the best. He's my favorite. I probably have a Zach Greinke shirt, in which will now become etched in what the show,
Right.
lore and history and love somewhere. in
Yeah.
my.
I had a lot of points
I'll
out.
find
50
All
was
the
the
winners
penguin.
tonight. 5 winners is the most we've ever given.
Juice and Matt going in with Zach Greinke and the stunt show
I
and
want-
the Facebook.
I want everyone to know that our bit every year is to have one person who's on every bracket. So last year was Paul Rubio, obviously.
Right.
This year was Juice. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that
Win one.
Juice would actually win one. And tonight, sure, it was 4 other people, but he won one. And I'm proud. I'm proud.
Well, like-
and
That Italian Facebook group. I mean, I was ready with more. That they come to play. I mean that.
Well, and I'm sorry, like anybody who didn't watch the villains bracket stuff, the Italian restaurant was an entire I think you should leave skit.
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah,
So
it's
go and
effectively
watch
is
that
that.
episode and it'll all make a lot of sense.
I love that show so much. Oh my
Yeah.
No, you
The
guys
hot
don't know.
dogs.
It's on our tree. Go get the ornament.
We have an ornament.
God. Oh my God.
We
You
keep
know,
our tree up year round. It's a
And-
new development.
And so my great friend that worked with me at the restaurant that I used to work at now is like the bar manager of like the super great Italian places in our local town. And I was visiting him for the first time since he's been there. So I was almost
That's
late
fine.
to this stream because
Of exactly.
of the Italian restaurant that he was working at because things, yeah,
Excuse
Bless
me.
you,
I didn't have to work tonight. And went there
But did you get an Aperol spritz?
no.
I saw Wallace Shawn die. Wallace Shawn is dead.
You're a jabroni.
Stay chaotic, bitches.